Smallholder farmers basically feed the world. It's estimated that in sub-Saharan Africa, I think between 80 and 90% of the food we consume is actually generated by smallholder farmers. So they definitely play an important role in food security. In a country like Zambia, we have about 1.6 million smallholder farmers, and they actually form the major part of a rural economy. However, despite the role that they actually play in terms of providing employment, creating food security, they remain the most underserved populations, whether that's in reference to them having access to financial services, having access to steady and high-value markets, access to quality inputs, technical know-how on how to become better farmers. They basically remain the most underserved populations in the world and in Zambia as well. So as a program, AgriFin Accelerate is really looking at how can we increase access to finance, access to information, and access to markets for smallholder farmers. The approach that we take is a market facilitation approach, where we work with different ecosystem actors to see how can we work with them to design the right products for smallholder farmers, and not just design products for the sake of it, but really listen to the needs of the farmer. Design products that meet their needs, but also in a way that is commercially viable in order for it to be sustainable. So we work with several actors like Zanaco, Zambia National Commercial Bank. We've worked with Zona. We've worked with other players like Vitalite, the World Food Program. And the goal is really to see how do we, within the business that they operate in, how can we either design new products, design a new approach for marketing the existing products in a way that actually makes sense for smallholder farmers.
Chamene tunatengesa titushiterejesta kwa agripe penzovutika isema farmers mosungira ndrama nako gurira ma inputs chabwino chamene tunapeza kuti kusunga ndrama kwenzo tivuta like isema farmers twenzokumbira ndrama penangu mnyumba mwasunga penangu nyumba yapya na zeve zaonongeka. So tunafaka kuja so that agripe ni account ya bwino yakwe bati ndrama mukafaka kuribe sibacho samo zinkara so chabe mpaka mukagure ma input yanu ndrama zanu muzipeza so chabe vabwino vetu napezamo na talk time twenzovutika kogura talk time tugura tulinkezi penangu na mwana wa school afu na talk time ku school umugurira ulinkezi pamene hapo buy for others masending amufuna ma inputs ku agro dealers mutenga chema namba mwasendinga ndrama zama fertilizer vonse then beve ba supply chabe ku farm kumunzi kwa mene tuliri.
Before I signed for Zona Plus, there's some challenges mosungira kwa ndrama. Then even time we were being inconvenienced. You find that kwenze madelayments petenzo sevens na banki kaniyo saving and drama. Then kuzona kuna pesa kati kulibeva kutatu zata ikataimo. Even in terms of security, when I signed for Zona Plus, kulibe ndrama ina so wako from the time I started saving with the Zona Plus. Bana tipunzisa concerning Zona Plus, so nankala na knowledge on how to save money. When the animal is sick at home, you find that I have money in Zona Plus. I get money, I buy medicine for the animal.
Twataningata lya uberega bodita mapenzi ngo twali kujana manji mapenza kuweza ihyango Yesu kutola ugusambala ku market kulahu kuntamboko so twali kwenda misinzo amana ba ma suitcase buyers bali kubola kutunyengerera kula ihyango Yesu babola niza bakuchengera boka saka 50 kg instead ukauli amulo mubotu balo balakubula amulo niza 100 kwacha olo 70 kwacha. So twali mapenzi manji unkani ya kusambala mapopwe mulito especially tuli mulito bamagaintu bali kupenga twainka kuntambo wasika kuntambo kuya kunyina muntu ngoba yakujana ukwa kukwege amapopwe ali atala so mwino like kuli kwehegera paka ustaking mapopwe kwako ino chali kutulemena maningi twali mapenzi ino nikwataka kubereka bodita mapenzi awo bawo kambuka kuti bodita kotutola bahwa akwi amana twasiga kuya sikeo ilivo gabotu aihango inji yobaula amali balatupa mujindi chelete ku transport tulatola ng'ombe yesu anchinga olwabereha mutwe wabe watuka mutwe utuko jisishango cha size.
AgriPay is a mobile-based solution that will allow farmers to access financial services. So that in itself is value for them. At the same time, farmers will be able to transact, they'll be able to save and earn interest. Eventually, they'll be able to also borrow. And one unique feature is that they'll be able to learn. They'll be able to have access to agronomic information, financial literacy, as well as product information. And the cherry on the icing really is the access to the Zanaco Express Agency services where they can be able to cash out. So the approach that we took with AgriPay was for us to initially get buy-in from the farmers as well as some of the partners or farmer associations and organizations. Smallholder women farmers are close to Zanaco's heart. We're testing a concept called the Booster Team concept, where we're looking at building an ecosystem that will allow the smallholder farmer to use more of our services. And through that, we want to monitor the uptake of women smallholder farmers so that we can delve now into the actual needs that they may have and we can provide them accordingly.
So the responses that we are currently noticing from the market, overall, I would say they are very good. We started the rollout early this year, and we've noticed some what I would call exceptional response from the farmers. So our hopes for the future with this product is that we want it to be the #1 go-to app for everyone, for the Zambian population. And with our new strategy of interoperability, we're hoping that this product will be able to be useful for not only local but international use. And also we want it to be useful for people who are running businesses, who are entrepreneurs, something that is useful for people who are farmers in the rural areas. And also seeing that Zambia has got so many languages, it will be so good in the future that the product enables anyone to understand, meaning you can, it's translated in various languages in Zambia.